Trudeau criticizes Trump's tariffs as trade tensions escalate. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has strongly criticized former U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to impose tariffs on Canadian goods, labeling it a very dumb move and pledging to fiercely defend Canada's economic interests. Trump recently introduced a 25% tariff on products imported from Canada and Mexico, alongside increased levies on Chinese goods. In response, Trudeau announced retaliatory tariffs on U.S. exports, warning that a trade war would harm both nations. Trump's escalation and Trudeau's rebuttal. Trump doubled down on his stance in a post on Truth Social, stating, "Please explain to Governor Trudeau of Canada that when he imposes retaliatory tariffs on the U.S., our reciprocal tariffs will immediately increase by the same amount." Trudeau dismissed Trump's actions as an attempt to destabilize Canada's economy, asserting that is never going to happen. "We will never be the 51st state." He emphasized that Canada would stand firm, adding, "This is a time to hit back hard and show that a fight with Canada will have no winners." The Canadian leader reiterated his goal of lifting the tariffs as quickly as possible to minimize economic damage. Trade and broader issues. Trump defended the tariffs as necessary to protect U.S. jobs, manufacturing, and national security, citing concerns over illegal migration and drug trafficking. He specifically targeted the opioid fentanyl, blaming other countries for its presence in the U.S. Trudeau countered these claims, pointing out that less than 1% of fentanyl intercepted at the U.S. border originates from Canada. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum echoed Trudeau's sentiments, calling Trump's tariffs unjustified and vowing to implement her own countermeasures. Economic implications. Experts warn that the tariffs could lead to higher prices for consumers in the U.S. and abroad. John Rogers, an economics professor at American International University, highlighted that food products, such as fruits and vegetables from Mexico, and oil and gas from Canada, would likely be the first to see price increases. Rogers cautioned that the situation is uncharted territory and expressed concern over the potential damage to long-standing trade relationships. "This is kind of sticking your finger in the eye of your neighbor," he said, adding that a trade war between the U.S., Canada, and Mexico would result in no winners. The bigger picture. Tariffs, which are taxes on imports, are often used to protect domestic industries from foreign competition. However, Rogers emphasized that trade wars ultimately harm all parties involved, leading to higher costs and reduced quality for consumers. As tensions rise, the focus remains on whether the U.S., Canada, and Mexico can resolve their differences before the economic fallout becomes more severe.